Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a reading vlog. I actually already finished this whole book because I had to come back and film an intro because I realized I never filmed an intro for this video. So here I am, future Emily, already finished the book and everything. We're reading this book here, The Brothers Hawthorne. This is kind of part of the Inheritance Game series. Not really. It's a 3-part series that has the 3 books. This is a 4th book, so it's kind of like a spin-off with the same characters. So it's not technically part of the trilogy, but continues on in the story. So yeah. I also will warn you that the clips are kind of like not all over the place, but a little bit because I started it a long time ago and then took a big break because I got into crochet and then started reading again. So I hope you enjoy and let's just get into the video. I don't know if that's better or worse, to be honest. I just turned on the light over there. But I just wanted to talk about this book a little bit. I took off like I just hit myself in the face. I took off the outer cover and this one is like a purple color. It's kind of fun. I am just getting into the book. I'm on chapter 6. I did start this last Tuesday, but I didn't really read much. I just started reading it in the car while I was waiting to go into the doctor, so I really didn't get much into it. But it's 6:06 right now and it's Saturday, and I think I'm just gonna spend some time going through it. I ended up getting an audiobook for it because I'm having a hard time focusing on reading for some reason, so I just got an audiobook for it and I'm going to listen to that while I read it so that I can focus better, hopefully. But the book started out like in the past and now we're back in like the present time or whatever. And again, I'm only 5 chapters in and it's already something happened that I wasn't expecting. I mean, I guess you could see that happening, but not exactly expecting that to happen. So I'm excited to see what happens next with everything, and still Team Jameson for Avery. So yeah. I'm going to just read for a little bit and I'll probably time lapse it because I don't know how much storage I have, but it's also a lot to edit whenever I don't time lapse because I end up having like 4 hours of footage, which is just a fun time. I just find like the quality's better when I don't time lapse sometimes because I don't always know if my time lapses are blurry or not. Anyways, I'm ranting at this point. Let's do some reading. And I'm going to time-lapse. I need to turn my AC back on. It's so hot. I turned it off for this clip, and it's already getting so hot in here. It's 90 degrees outside. It is really hot. Okay, I'm gonna read.
Got this song up inside of me, in a world I don't wanna say. Just the same damn thing. What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your weight? And every year we're expected to show all the things that we were able to grow. When you're making half the money, but the cost is double. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of desperation, so I'ma have to live a little louder. And no, I ain't gonna end up like the man trying to figure out the man who got it figured out. I just bought me a new condo, and in the same year I moved back home. Guess the 20s ain't as friendly as the place where you were born. And anytime you reach for something, they claim that you need nothing to satisfy your soul, but all the good stuff's bought and sold. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer. Been working too hard for this shit to not pop, so we about to get it poppin' now. Quiet life of...
I just got done with chapter 19. I'm on chapter 20 now. I think I'm going to stop for the night, or at least for now. It's 7:24 and I think I'm going to stop for now. But it's mostly in the present time and it went a little bit into the past again for a second. But there's just like more to the story now. We're like into the future, and I don't know how to explain that. It's like kind of
about stuff in the past, but it's happening in the future. It's bringing up more things from the past, which is kind of interesting. It keeps switching back and forth from Grayson to Jameson, I think, is the only other person it has switched back from this whole time, I believe. So it's kind of like the stuff that happens after the first 3 books, and it's focusing on what's happening in Grayson's life and Jameson's life. I don't think this is spoiling anything, but they're like not in the same place right now. They might be at other parts of the book, but so it's kind of like switching back and forth from each of them and what they're doing. Like the title will have like Jameson or Grayson like listed before it starts, and that's like who the chapter is like following or surrounding or whatever. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be done for the night. Nothing too crazy's happened yet. I mean, there's like things happening, but it's nothing like blowing my mind yet. I guess, if that makes sense. I guess I'll see you the next time that I read.
I just woke up, so I look really tired, and I have like morning voice going on. It's currently 6:11 in the morning. It's a Sunday, and it's been a long time since I've read this book, and yeah, it's just been a long time. I was this far into it the last time I read. I actually went back and re-listened to the audiobook for the beginning just to make sure I remembered it all, but as I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember all this, but I just wanted to make sure I was like back to where I was before. And yeah, now I'm going to sit down and read for a while and see how far I can get. Basically, if you don't know, I started crocheting, and I actually have a second channel that's all like crochet stuff, and I just got like really into that and was putting more time into that, and that kind of made me take a step back from reading. But I'm trying to get back into reading and balance it all. It's just a lot of stuff that I have going on, but we're gonna get back into this book and finish it because it's bothering me that I've started it and not finished it. So hopefully I even still have the footage from the beginning of this, because sometimes I go through and delete stuff from camera cards and I might not realize what I'm deleting, but I really hope that I still have all the footage from the beginning of this. That would be bad, but it is what it is. I'm on page 93, chapter 20. So I'm just going to sit and read through this book, and yeah, that's the plan. Okay, checking in. I just read all the way to there. I'm on chapter 42 now. So the chapters in this book are switching between Jameson and Grayson back and forth in where they are, and like it switches back and forth. Not every chapter, but like it'll sometimes be like a couple chapters of Jameson, then a couple of Grayson. So I kind of like how that is, because there's like 2 story plot things that are like going back and forth. But there was just a really intense scene that sorry, I just read the next line. There was just a really intense scene, and I don't even want to say what it is because I don't want to spoil anything, but I feel like this book is like the most different out of all of them, which makes sense because it's like the bonus book or whatever, but there's still like mysteries happening that they're trying to solve. Like at all times there's some sort of mystery going on in this whole series. I think I'm gonna stop there for now because I have some stuff I want to get done, but I just got pretty far actually. I'm almost halfway through. Not really, but kind of close to halfway through there. I will also say, like, people always ask me, people don't always, but a couple people have asked me, like, if these books have spice in them or anything, and I feel like as it's gone further into the series, it's not really like, there's nothing like super inappropriate or whatever, but there's been more like spice, I would say. Potentially triggering things. Like in this one, there's like one section that, again, it's like very like, you know, PG or PG-13 or whatever, but like there's like one section where I'm like, oh, this might be a little bit triggering to someone. So I would definitely look at like trigger warnings and such. I haven't even actually looked if there's trigger warnings in this book, but actually now I'm curious. Maybe I'll look up if there's any. Okay, there are book trigger warnings. Yeah, so I definitely would look up like trigger warnings, and like the one, there's like some stuff that's like implied but not straight up saying it, but yeah, I would look them up just in case. It's going pretty good, and like I said, people who like don't like spice, it's not to the point where it's inappropriate. It's just like adding a little bit more in of like stuff. So I don't want to like say things with, I'm trying to say things without giving it away, if that makes sense. But I know a couple of people have asked if there's like spice in them, and it's like so here and there, but not really anything compared to some books. That's for sure. And if you've read this book, maybe you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little bit more than like the beginning of the series. Like there was like nothing, I feel like. Like, so you were in the clear if you don't like that. But now it's like a little bit more. But like I said, I'm going to stop reading for now, and hopefully I don't wait another couple months to finish it. I think I'm going to try to read again tonight if I have time, like later tonight. But right now I need to work on getting my to-do list done, because that needs to be done. But I'll check back in the next time that I read this book.
Something kind of crazy just came out in this chapter. Hang on. I am right here in the book, about halfway through, basically, right in the middle, and about to start chapter 50. Well, actually, I'm gonna stop reading right now, but I'm just finished right before chapter 50. There was like a little blurb in there that went back in the past that had something that was kind of very interesting. I just had a little time to sit down and read a little bit, but I don't have a ton of time, so I don't know if I'll get any more reading done tonight. I have some other stuff I want to get done. I got halfway through, and my goal is to get this done this week, which I definitely should be able to do that. If I just read for like 30 minutes a day or something, I should be able to, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm about halfway through. I don't really know. There's kind of a lot going on right now, so it's like hard to say one thing or another. But there's one thing that like literally I just read that I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll check back in the next time I read. But also, if you're wondering what this is, I hurt my elbow, and this is my new elbow sleeve that goes in the freezer, and it's like how I ice it. It's really nice. I'm gonna go put this back in the freezer and get some stuff done. And yeah, hopefully this cat lets me get up. I'm so confused on what's happening. I just finished chapter 53. I'm trying to finish this book today. We'll see. I'm on page 259. And there's like 470 or something. I'm this far into the book. Well, this is as much as I've read so far. I have this much left. So I may just be rotting in bed while I read this. It's 11:11 right now, actually. And some crazy stuff was happening with Jameson. Now some crazy stuff's happened with Grayson. But like, I don't know. When you read these books, I feel like you start to think like everything is a riddle. Like everything has another meaning, you know? And the part where we're in right now, I'm like, there's gotta be more to this than just straight what it is. There's no way it's just that. It's so hard to talk about it without spoiling it, so that's why I'm like talking around the details. But it's like, there's gotta be more to this than just what it looks like, you know? But anyways, I'm going to read some more, and I guess I'll check in if anything crazy happens, but I don't know what's gonna happen next. It switches back and forth from Jameson and Grayson. I feel like that's not a spoiler to say that, but this next part, like I just got into the Grayson again, and we're on Grayson for quite a while now. Quite a bit of chapters here. Yeah, it looks like all the way till I'm on chapter 54, and it goes all the way till chapter 59 is when it switches back to Jameson. So yeah, let's just say there's always more secrets and such to learn, and always more mysteries happening. It's just the name of the game with this. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm so confused. So I was in that section like with Grayson, and then like this random person was then there, and I'm confused on why this person was there, and I got worried for a second because like this person is no good. So I'm like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen? But then he got away from them, and now, I don't know, it just confused me because I'm like, what is happening? And then, I don't know, I'm getting confused. But now I'm back on to, I just went through all of the Jameson section, and he's kind of doing more of like a riddle thing. I mean, there's always riddles going on, but his is like more of like a game riddle thing that he's trying to figure out. So that's kind of interesting, them trying to piece together all these clues and hints, whereas whenever I'm in the Grayson section, I'm just like, what is happening? I don't know what's happening right now. But yeah, I'm on chapter 63. This is a start of a Grayson section again, and I actually like almost started falling asleep. Not that this is boring, I'm just tired, and I was like sitting here, and then I like started like dozing off. So I might need to get up and move around, I don't know. Also, I need to ice my elbow, so maybe if I go grab that, that'll keep me awake because I'll be freezing. But I already am really cold, so I don't know what to do with my life. But I'm really not mad about just like sitting here and reading until I finish this, because I'm trying to have like a little bit of a self-care weekend. Obviously, I'm still going to be getting some stuff done, but mostly my plan is self-care because I need a self-care weekend. I keep looking over at my bamboo plant. It is definitely dead, but I'm trying to revive it. And I was at like a fall festival thing this weekend or whatever, and there was a table with lucky bamboos there, and it said like the darker, like to put it in a dark area, it said the darker like the corner, the greener they get. So I'm trying to revive it by getting it out of the sun. And I've been having it kind of in a spot where it's in some light, and right now I have my LED like light on in here so that, you know, it's brighter, and I'm afraid it's killing it. So I'm thinking about literally putting it like, I don't know, in the bathroom or in the closet or something. So I'm gonna go move that now before I keep worrying about that. That'll hopefully wake me up, and I'll go grab my ice pack, and then we'll get back to reading. But this is as far as I am. I'm definitely finishing this book tonight, or today, probably while I'm sitting here. I'll probably just keep reading until I get it done. The day that I'm reading this right now, I shouldn't say supposed to, but based on like the schedule I've been following, I would normally have a video go up today, but I don't think that's gonna happen just because of the time it will take me to edit this and everything and how long it takes to upload. I don't think this is going up today. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I didn't do the best job like staying up on videos the last week. I was having a very rough week. I've been having a couple rough weeks, not gonna lie. I was having a very rough like mental week, so let's just say it wasn't priority, and like because of that I wasn't even doing the things that I like to do. So as a result, I didn't have this book done and I didn't have any other videos done. So that's just a little bit of real raw life there, that it's not always rainbows and butterflies, and sometimes that means I'm not gonna have a video ready, and that's just how it is. You gotta take care of yourself, and that's what's most important. So I'm going to get up right now, move my plant before I keep worrying about it, and then go grab ice and we'll get back to reading. I'm gonna be so cold with that ice pack on, but I need to do it because my elbow is feeling a little bit sore from yesterday. I had the physical therapist that I work with look at it a little bit, just because I had an idea of what I thought it was going on and I just wanted her to look. And we agreed that I have triceps tendonitis, so that's fun. But also I found out that I have hypermobile shoulders, which I don't know why I wouldn't have known that already, or figured that out in PT school or whatever, but I guess I didn't. Fifi, you do not want to get comfortable because I'm getting up. But yeah, my shoulders are hypermobile, so that's interesting. And I get a lot of pain with like my shoulders and muscles around it, so you gotta do something about that, Fifi. Okay, I'm getting up. I need to stop blabbing because I don't have a lot of storage on this SIM card anyways. So I'm gonna get up, go do those things, and then we'll get back to reading. I've said that about 5,000 times, so I need to actually just get up and do it. Fifi's in my spot. You gotta move, move, move. You gotta share the space. Move your booty. Move your booty. She's mad. You're in my spot. I'm afraid she's gonna attack me. I get up for 1 second to go grab my stuff and you take my spot. I don't want to sit on your tail. Don't attack me. Okay. I want her to lay on that. I got my ice pack. I feel like I'm stretching it out putting it over this, but it also literally makes me feel like I'm getting frostbite when I put it straight on my skin. So, oh, I'm freezing now. Okay. I'm gonna read for another little bit. I do need to do some laundry today and stuff, which if I was smart, I would have like, you know, put that in while I was reading, but I'm just gonna read. So, let's get back to it. Book's upside down. Let's get back to it. I always find it so crazy how, like, obviously, like, the Hawthornes, their grandfather had all these riddles and stuff that he always did, and that was like his thing, but it's always crazy to me when it's like other people in the family that also have their own riddles and stuff. I don't know. Some people who are like intertwined with the Hawthornes and stuff but aren't necessarily like the grandfather or whatnot, like they have their own riddles too, and it's just crazy how it's like their grandfather trained them to like look for clues and everything because he knew they would need it. I don't know, like it's just so weird to me, but it's crazy how good they are at like finding little clues and stuff. It's like never overlook anything except for the things that you should overlook, I guess, if that makes sense, because there's like some things that are just, I think there was a part in here that said, oh yeah, some parts of a riddle hold meaning and others are nothing but distraction. That's like something that their grandfather told them. So it's like always look into everything, but also know that some things are just there as a distraction or like just there because, but they always find the little things, and it's just crazy how much attention to detail they have is wild. I'm on chapter 75 now, but it's getting good. There's a bunch happening on both ends. I think I'm kind of more into the storyline of Grayson right now. I don't know why, but whenever it's in those sections, I'm way more like in it and whatever compared to when it's on Jameson. Actually, they're both kind of interesting, but I keep like switching back and forth. Like Jameson's part was like more entertaining and stuff and more interesting at first because there was like actual like mystery stuff happening, but then now Grayson's stuff has actual more like riddle mystery stuff happening. So I guess I like both of them. I can't really pick which is my favorite. This is as far as I am right now, and I guess, I don't know, I might get up and walk around a little bit because again I keep like dozing off. I might need to grab myself some water or something too. And then, excuse me, sorry. And then I will get back to reading. I'm thinking I'll try to get this book done within the next like hour or two. Probably within the next 2 hours, I would think. Going to not take a little break, but kind of take a little break real quick and then get back to reading. Okay, so I took a little break and longer than I thought I would. It's now 1:23. Just ate lunch. Now I feel ready to read. The plan is not stopping until it's done. Obviously, unless I want to check in, then I'll stop and check in. But I just read up the series, so I'm kind of out of breath. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and read until it's done. So that way I can, 1, be done with this book, and 2, edit this video today, hopefully, and get it up at least tomorrow. That's my goal. Let's get back to reading. And I'm currently trying to hydrate because I've been struggling, not hydrating well, not taking care of myself very well in general. So this is a flavored water, but it's better than nothing. It's my second one of the day, I think. So not doing the best, not doing the worst. Better than I have been doing. But this is your reminder to hydrate, take care of yourself. It's important to drink water and just take care of yourself in general. Anyways, let's get back to reading this book. We're on to chapter 75 and it's centered around Jameson. This is kind of crazy what Grayson just did. Do anything to protect his family, I guess? I don't know. Crazy the things he did to cover things up. Also, I think that person that was in there earlier that I was worried about may be back, so that's not good. I'm on chapter 80 right now. Let's get back to it. So, Grayson's little plan to literally hide that did not go very well. I don't want to spoil things, but let's just say things kind of just blew up in his face a little bit. We'll say that. We're going to be focusing on Jameson for a little bit now. And there was just a little part that was like going back into the past. Now we're back to present and with Jameson. My back's kind of hurting from the way I'm sitting. This positioning is not the best for my back. But I think we'll have this book done probably in an hour. I think I'll have it done in an hour. I'm going to get back to reading. So I low-key may or may not have like fell asleep for like 3 minutes there. My eyes closed and they didn't open for a little bit. So yeah, I'm having a hard time staying awake. I don't know why. Like, this book is interesting. It's not that the book is not interesting. Reading's just very relaxing to me, and I guess I'm already kind of tired today, so maybe that's why. I don't want to take a nap. I don't know, but I'm so close to finishing this book. I'm on chapter 92 right here. That's all I have left. And also, Like, more and more stuff just keeps happening. Like, yeah, more and more stuff keeps happening. Anyways, it's 2:25 right now. I'm gonna sit here and try to finish this and stay awake. That's my goal. Stay awake and finish this book. I could technically nap after, but I don't want to because I want to edit this video. Maybe I need to like get out of my bed. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm gonna hang on. Okay, I think I have enough storage to not time lapse the ending. So if anything crazy happens, I'll be able to catch it live. Hopefully my reaction. So I've been time-lapsing to 1, save me editing time, and 2, save me because my camera cards cannot handle all of that. But let's finish out this last bit of this book and see if anything else crazy happens. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that little twist to happen. That surprised me, actually. I just finished chapter 95. We're just on the last couple chapters here. There's like 2 chapters and then I think going back in time and then the epilogue. Getting to the end. I don't know how this is getting wrapped up, but I'm interested to see how it all gets wrapped up. So let's keep on reading. That's so sad. Oh my goodness. Poor Grayson. Okay. Let's read Jameson's final chapter here. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. How does it just end with that? What the heck? Also, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What's happening? I feel like there's gotta be another book coming out. Wait, there is another book. Wait, what? You could go. There's 2 other books. How come I didn't know this? Ah, I didn't know that. When did this book come out? There's one called The Grandest Games and then Games Untold. I don't know if Games Untold's out yet. Unless they're separate. I'm confused. I'm looking it up right now. This says book 1 of 2. I'm so confused. Do those ones have anything to do with the other ones? It's a spin-off series, The Grandest Games. So this one's over? How come I'm so confused by this? Okay, so I just got this. So we have correct order to read the Inheritance Games. Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, Final Gambit, The Brothers Hawthorne, then The Grandest Games, and The Games Untold. Ah, that's interesting. The next one's POV has 3 characters. That is actually really interesting. Okay, I need to get The Grandest Games so I can read the next one. So it kind of started as like a trilogy, and then they started doing the spin-off books, the Brothers Hawthorne, then the Grandest Games and the Games Untold. I just feel like there's something missing, and they just ended off with something kind of like crazy, and I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen with this? We can't just leave it there. So now I want to know. I may be ordering the next book. The next book is the Grandest Games. Yeah, I'm gonna order it right now. Add to cart. I'm buying it right now. It could be here tomorrow. I'm not gonna read it tomorrow, I don't think. But still, 1-day delivery, that's pretty cool. Do I buy it with my credit card points? That's like girl math. I think I will. Yeah. I have enough credit card points that it's basically free. Yeah, I just bought it. It's gonna be here tomorrow. Nice. Cool. That's exciting. I need to like ponder everything that just happened before I actually sit down and like close out this video. I just need to like think about it all. Oh my goodness. Some people I think don't like this series, but I don't know. I like it. I like that it's not like super, it doesn't have spice in it, you know? It's just a nice wholesome book. I like that about it, about this series. Okay, I did swear, like, I noticed one time in this one, I think. But I only caught it once, so I don't know. I feel like these are almost, like, kid-friendly. Almost. It's, like, young adult, or, like, I don't know. There's some things that are implied in some of them. But, yeah, they're very, very appropriate compared to a lot of books that I've read. Anyways, okay, I'll check in when I'm done reflecting on everything that just went down.
Of course, when I go to film this outro, my camera battery is about to die. Oh well, I think I can do this quickly. But anyways, as you saw in my last clip, I ordered the next book already. So as you can tell, I am a fan of the series. Some people don't like it. I am a fan of it. These are like the spin-off books, so technically it's not part of the first 3-book series, but this one here specifically followed Jameson and Grayson. And then in the next ones, I already looked up to see what else there was. My camera battery did indeed die about a couple seconds into me filming there, so that did not work very well for me. I don't know why I thought. They didn't give me much warning. I thought I would have more time than what I did. But anyways, we were talking about this book that I finished. I don't know if I've rated any of these on what they are, like for a star rating. I feel like I'm gonna give this one maybe like a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't know. I'm not the best at rating things. It's just like, oh yeah, I enjoyed reading this book, but I have a hard time putting a number on it. I don't know. That's probably a me problem, but I did in fact buy the next book already, so I obviously liked it enough, but also there's a part of me that's just like needs the closure. Like it ended weird and I'm like, there's got to be more to this, so I'm hoping that in the next book there's more to it, and then the one after that there's more to it. So yeah, I feel like I at least wasn't as like shocked in this book as I was in previous ones. Like obviously there were things going on that were kind of shocking, but I just remember, I think it was the first ever book, like how shocked I was like the whole time reading it. Like I'm almost positive that's the YouTube short I made of like my reactions that like kind of got a lot of views. If I remember what I'm talking about, I'm gonna like put it up on the screen maybe. Inheritance Games. I've been looking forward to reading this book for a long time now. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Something crazy just happened. I knew we couldn't trust this person. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I literally would have never saw the ending coming. But there was a certain YouTube short that I made based off my reviews because I was just like, or based off of my reaction, because I was just so shocked the whole time. I feel like I wasn't feeling that this time. Like I wasn't like going, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, what's happening the whole time like I was with those books. But maybe it's because I'm just kind of used to the shenanigans that happen in these kind of books. But I don't know. If you read this book, then let me know how you liked it, or if you're planning on reading it, let me know. I want more information on the story, so I'm excited to see what happens in the next couple books. But yeah, I guess that's all for this reading vlog. I don't know how long this video ended up being. I feel like I didn't film as many clips, and also this was filmed over such a long period. I started this book forever ago and then I took like a big break, I actually ended up going back and like kind of rereading what happened at the beginning because I like needed to make sure I remembered before I finished the rest of it, but I wanted to finish it out, so that's what I finally did today. I finished it and I'm looking forward to starting the next one. I am hoping I put more time into reading. I've been putting more time into crocheting rather than reading, but it is good for me to like, you know, do some reading too. So that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more reading vlogs from me. I mean, I'm probably going to film the next 2 books, even if you tell me you don't want to see them, just because I want to finish out the series. But let me know if you have any other like book recommendations too that you think I might like, or just ones that are good that I should try out, because I'm open to some new recommendations if I actually do stick to reading it and get back into it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below whatever you want to comment. Comment if you've read this book, comment book recommendations, comment video recommendations, anything like that, what you want to see. Just any engagement to the video helps out the channel a lot and is much appreciated. But if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I'll see you in my next video. Bye!